Hey guys, a little bit of a follow-up. So day 38, there's a couple things that I didn't get to, so I'm doing a video too for day 38. So first of all, we had a really nice loss. I think there was like 2 or 3 days in a row that we didn't do a weigh-in, so we did a weigh-in and we were down 1.8 pounds, which is a nice big loss. During the call with the dietitian, they did mention, like, on average, you should see about 3 pounds-ish a week. Anything more than that can be a little bit much. But again, this is very, like, dependent person to person. The other big update that I have, though, is that I had my 6-week call with my surgeon, like a follow-up, just to see how things are going. So part of that is they send you a form to complete. Basically asks what your current weight is. It asks, how your eating's going, if anything's getting stuck, if you've had dumpings before, if so, like what your dumpings looked like, so to speak, or how you reacted to it. So yeah, most of it was covered off in the form. I guess they basically review that and then decide what they need to speak with you about. So there wasn't really a lot that the doctor specifically asked me or talked to me about. She just said everything looks good. They asked me to double check my weight, so I had given them the updated weight from the morning. But otherwise, yeah, like there wasn't a lot on their end that there was concerns about. So I ended up asking them, because in filling out the form, I actually had to look at my calories, which I hadn't been paying attention to, because one of the biggest shifts between this and like a regular diet is you're not really focusing on calories, you're focusing on protein. Obviously calories and fat, they're important. You don't want to be eating a ton of the wrong foods, just like you don't want to be eating a bunch of sodium. So you know, it's one thing to have like a preheated meal every once in a while, but it's important to try and get into healthy habits and making your own food and all that kind of stuff, right? So I noticed when I was reviewing or filling in my paperwork that my calories are like 350 to 400 a day, which is obviously very low, but I'm also I only eat 3 meals a day. I don't really ever need a snack. I'm not generally hungry for more than that. So for me, like, I'm eating half to 3/4 of a cup of food at a time, and I'm only eating 3 meals. So I'm not getting a ton of calories in. And so I asked the doctor about that, and they said, well, it definitely is, again, situationally dependent. So it depends on the person, it depends on your activity level. My job is very sedentary, so my activity comes from walking and moving. So I mean, from that perspective, I'm not going to need as much food as somebody else who is working a very high demand physical job, right? So there's that. I also will be getting into a little bit more of an activity regime over the next week or so. So with that, I'll probably find myself getting hungry a little bit more and needing some more calories, but we'll see. So it's very situational, it's very independent. So I just kind of wanted to normalize that for people and let you know that if you're on this and you're like, oh, I'm not eating very much, is that okay? Just know that it likely is. But if you are concerned, there is a team that you can call and you can ask those questions to as well. So anyways, that is the rest of day 20 or 28. Yeah, day 28. No, 38. Oh my gosh, day 38. Anyways, the days are just going by. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please fill them below and like and subscribe. Okay, till the next one. Bye guys.